Welcome to TribFish. This is a tribulation update. I just heard in the news last night, and I made another video, but I was about half asleep, I think. And I didn't post it. But we are being hit with some things. I say we. Many people are going to be in shock if they don't know already that I think in April a lot of the SNAP benefits, the food stamp benefits that were paid in extra, all the emergency supplements, a lot of them had stopped in January and February. But I think a lot of them, I remember reading in the Washington Examiner, there was an interview with somebody with Chicago, some type of a organization that helps feed people, that people were going to get their benefits cut $95 to $250 per person for the SNAP program, the food stamps essentially. And that's going to be a shock to a lot of folks if they're not already been told. I would think they've been told, but with inflation and everything else, it's going to be tough for a lot of folks, and I just don't know what's going to come out of it all. So we need to be in prayer for those folks, because a lot of them depended on it, and some of them have been injured by some of the things that have gone on since COVID and because of COVID, and I guess it was all COVID related, a lot of the injuries even subsequently, if you understand what I'm talking about. But and on top of that, they're supposed to be implementing centralized bank digital currency, CBDC, from my understanding, either at the end of June or in the 1st of July. They're supposed to be implementing and bringing that online, and I'm not sure what all that's going to entail. I've heard different people talk about it. I heard it was going to get rid of cash eventually. So we're getting pushed into eschatology, for lack of a better word, that is found in Revelation, where there will be more centralized control going forward. And I call it tribulation. We're getting more and more under control of less and less people, till we finally get to control of one person, which the Revelation calls the beast, the Antichrist. Hadn't seen that happen yet. I know there's supposed to be some wars and different things, and we see escalation of that with Russia and China supposedly coming together, and then they're all friends with Iran too. And of course we know Iran hates Israel. But that was one of the most, not shocking necessarily, but it is kind of that all of a sudden now, I'm right in the middle of it, what the Washington Examiner called the highest inflation rate in 40 years, and people struggling already to make ends meet. They're going to take away a lot of the supplement that they have been getting for, I guess, since 2020 for their food sources, for their food coming out. Hopefully a lot of people took some of that money and paid off some debt, and that they're not that dependent on it. But the more dependent people are on the government, and the more the government takes that away, the more desperate I believe a lot of people are going to turn, and that's going to cause some issues too, I'm sure. We may see some outbreaks of riots again or whatever, but just kind of giving you a warning and a heads up that you may know some folks that are on food stamps, and if you can help them, I guess that would be a good thing. If you want to look after them, I know there's a lot of churches that are raising money for many different types of projects. I guess maybe they'll help take some of that money now and help feed some of the people that may be members of their church. Not sure how they can do all that, but anyway, if you have any comments, please comment below. Subscribe and share and get this message out. let people know that there are benefits, especially the ones that you may know that could be on there. I know it's so hard to just ask somebody, hey, are you on SNAP benefits or food stamps? But if you happen to know, then be praying for them and know that they'll be struggling possibly in the next few months trying to keep food on the table if they don't have the income already, which kind of indicates to me that if they're using things of that nature, they may be struggling with income already. So, all right, keep people in prayer, and we'll talk to you later. Have a good one.